And where does Hook stand with the Ops? And another thing that I didn't get, because Hook is mad.
You
And
were injured though, like you
yeah,
couldn't wrestle, and like now we have titles, and like again, you could be a member of this group, and like
right.
all these multi-person titles seem to be allowed to have a Freebird rule in AEW, right? Like if you're tag champs, but there's a third person in your unit, they can kind of defend it, and we don't really have to address it. You know, like
Hmm.
it's kind of how it works.
This is where I would have to go back and fact check, which we don't do. And if you do, let us know later. But I thought he got hurt, and then the first match after he got hurt was their title match. Thus, that's why they needed Powerhouse
Right.
Hobbs. So, what the fuck did you want the other two
Who,
guys to
like
do?
Hobbs was like, I've always had your back. Like they were boys, they were
They were
friends, you
Team
know? Like,
Taz.
so are we getting a Hook versus the Ops storyline, or are we getting this is just how we're going to work them back in?
I don't know because I did find it interesting when Hook is doing this Cry Me a River, the body wasn't even cold thing, where
Yeah.
Samoa Joe goes, "Hey, it was me. It wasn't Shibata. It wasn't Powerhouse that was trying to take your spot. I made the fucking call. And so if you got a problem, look at me. And by the way, your little bitch ass is going to have to need some help soon. And you know what? We still love you.
Gonna have your
And we're
back
going to be
then
there."
too.
Yeah. Which will they?
Will they?
Or
Or how about it's one of these where Powerhouse Hobbs comes out and starts beating the ever living shit out of Hook to where he's near dead, and Samoa Joe comes out and stops him from killing him. He's like, "See, I told you I'd have your back. I stopped this man from murdering you," which he had every ability to do.
I was thinking that not that Powerhouse Hobbs would beat him up, but that Hook would get 3-on-1. It's Claudio, Yuta, and Moxley. The Ops come out. They just chase him off, right?
Yeah.
And then they look at Hook and like, "You bitch ass," and then they just beat him up. Like, why did we have to do this for
Give
you?
him the shield treatment. Little chair in the
Or
back.
or it's Hook baits him out there. "Oh, I need help. Oh, I need help." And then it's, let's just say, again, the Death Riders. And then the Ops come out and Hook goes, "Oh, is this the time you're going to save me?" And then he joins with the Death Riders and beats up on the Ops and is like, "I'm a big boy now. I wear shirts with sleeves on them. Ha ha ha.
Look, I
Look
got my
at
olive
me."
jeans. I'm in the group
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. "Me and Claudio gonna do pull-ups." I don't know why he would talk like that, but
Burpees. They're doing burpees.
yeah. Yeah.
The German rock EDM.
Hell yeah. I will say one person that was absent from this episode though was Shibata.
Yeah,
So
I noticed
what
that.
are we doing with
Yeah, what,
Shibata?
it sounds like Shibata's gone. Just come right in, Hook. There you
Yeah.
go. So I'm saying, Freebirds, baby.
And I get it. Sometimes with timing and you want to do the story and you got a pay-per-view, so you got to do it now kind of thing. But if Shibata wasn't going to be there, I would have just put a pause on what we're about to do and just have Hook join. And then when Shibata comes back, then that's when Samoa Joe has to
Yeah.
make a decision and is
You're
like,
oh shit.
"Shibata, you're back in." And now that's when Hook goes, "Wait a minute." And now we've got a little bit more
Yeah.
mustard on what Hook has to say with like, "Oh, now that everyone's healthy, I'm actually the weakest of all of you guys. Fuck off." And then it makes more sympathy for him instead of right now he sounds like a whiny little baby.
Man, I see why sometimes why we think like this Hook thing's gonna hit and it's gonna take off. It's gonna be the next big thing. But man, every time we try to make that happen, it doesn't quite get there.
I think we need to lean into he's a bitch. Because
So heel
here's the
Hook.
thing. Well, yes, I would do. So the next person we're going to talk
Taz
about.
was a little disappointed in him, is what you mean?
Well, that's where I was getting at. Because the next group and guy that we're going to talk about is Ricochet and GOA. If you recall how Ricochet kind of went from babyface to, "Wait a minute, you motherfuckers don't like me," and then became whiny up until he did the knife thing or the scissors thing with
Yep.
Swerve, that little time period, if you take that character and apply it to Hook,
Yeah.
I think we could have something there. And because I believe he can't cut promos as strong as others can in AEW, Taz can be there to do the, "Hey, what are you like?" Because Taz can do the verbal, hey, what are you doing? And all Hook has to do is a push to the chest and,
Yeah.
hey, fuck that guy, you know? Let's just hypothetically say the scenario that I was thinking of that could play out to, again, make him more of a whiny little baby than what he currently is let's say he wrestles a match against Leo Rush, right? Leo Rush is obnoxious. Leo Rush a little bit quicker than he is. He keeps getting one step quicker than Hook in every little spot in the match, right?
Right.
Hook eventually gets a little fucking aggravated while the ref is messing with the action Andretti. Hook low blows Leo Rush, rolls him up 1, 2, 3, rolls out of the ring, is like ha ha ha, rolls out to the commentary side, and
Taz
Taz is like,
sitting
hey
there,
man,
man. Yeah.
stands
Yeah.
up, takes his glasses off. Hey, what are you doing? Right? Just puts his hands up, and then Hook just looks around, pushes him, and then runs off. And he's like, what the? And then Tony Schiavone be like, what was that, Taz? And then
Right.
that's when the whiny,
Yeah.
whiny, whiny, whiny thing comes out, and there you go.